Hello everyone. Happy evening to one and all present here. I'm Sandhya on behalf of MTT. Hope you all had an awesome day. To make your evening so wonderful, I will welcome you all today for today's session with a small quote. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours of beating on your crafts. Said by Will Smith. Yes, you will agree with me that we all are gathered here for acquiring a skills on video editing. Now, now I would like to introduce this platform, My Trusted Tutor. MTT is a marketplace for private tutors, school teachers, corporate trainers, academicians, educators, and all kind of education professionals. Our mission is to make a quality education easily and affordably available to all. So currently, we MTT has conducted 72 plus webinars. Now we are at our recruitment process for the post of teachers. Along with MTT, I would also like to introduce our speaker of the day, Prasan Basu. He is here for delivering session on the topic how to do video editing like professional demo course. So our speaker, Prasan Basu, is a qualified as a master in computer application. Additionally, our beloved speaker holds a diploma in web designing and development in year of 2003. So currently he owns a training institute WebTech Academy to impart industry oriented training to in a field of web designing and development. And he also conducting courses on digital marketing and video editing. So now we came to the end of this intro part. Before handing over the session to Prasan sir, I would like to give a gentle reminder to all the participants that uh, a feedback form will be provided at the chat box at the end of the session. So kindly fill it for your attendance and certificate. Thank you, and sir, you can take over the session now. Sir.
How to edit the video. So that is what the course is all about. Okay, it's not about shooting the video. Shooting the video you have to do on, it can be handycam, it can be mobile phone. You shoot the video. So that is the raw video. Okay, or the raw video has to be edited. Why it has to be edited? Because raw video is raw video. You cannot use it for any purpose basically. So you need to edit that, and after editing, you have to then you post it on YouTube or you post it elsewhere. So that is how it is done. Okay, so I'll just explain to you how that is done. Now you can draw an analogy basically. So video editing basically is what? Video editing is basically you can draw an analogy that video is just like your clay model. You take a lump of clay and you give shape to the clay actually. So video editing is similar to that. So you have a raw data, a raw video shoot this footage, and you out of that you edit it and you give it a particular shape to that. Okay, so that is what video editing is all about. Now I'll just explain you the briefly explain the techniques. What are the techniques involved in video editing, and then we can move forward on that. Okay, so the first thing, so I'll just share the screen with you. Now the first thing that you need to do for video editing is the software that is called your Adobe Premiere Pro, which is this. Okay, this is a basic software. That is the fundamental software actually, because for video editing, you need this Adobe Premiere Pro 2019 or 2017, whatever the version is. You you need to get that. So I just started that Adobe Premiere Pro. So this is the software, and it is a part of the Adobe family. Along with Adobe Photoshop and all, you get this Adobe Premiere Pro also, or you can install it individually also. Okay. So I have the link where you can download for free, because it's not a free software, but you can download it for free and install it. Okay, I can share you the link later on. So by doing that, you can install the software here on your system. It takes a while to open this software because it's a very heavy software. And before doing that, let me tell you the configuration that you need for your system actually. Now Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro is a very heavy software. So you need to have at least 8 GB of RAM and and i5 or i7 of your processor, microprocessor. Without that, you will not be able to do Adobe Premiere Pro. You will not be able to work on Adobe Premiere Pro. So you need to have at least 8 GB RAM on your system and i5 or i7 microprocessor. That is required for Adobe Pro, Premiere Pro. Now suppose, so I'll just open a project from here just to show you how it is. Now as you can see, this is the screen. Okay. Now this is called the timeline. The right hand side box that you see, that's called the timeline, where you actually do the editing. Okay. And this is the display part. So whatever you edit here, that will get displayed here. Top right. And at top bottom, you have the timeline. This is called the timeline area. So here you put the video and you edit the video and you see the output here. And this is where you input the video that you want to edit. Okay, you drag it from the files basically. You drag the files into Adobe Premiere. So just what you do, you just double click on this area. So when you double click, so it will ask you which file you want. You choose the file and then accordingly it will come on the timeline. And from timeline you edit the video and you get the output here. So this is how it works actually. Okay. Now in the timeline, as you can see, there are certain layers. These are called layers actually. So in the layers, what you have basically two layers. One is the video layer, which is this, and there is the audio layer, which is this. So video and audio has to work in sync. Okay. So this is how it is. The editing is done. So video is done. Video layer is edited separately, and audio layer is edited separately, and then you sync it up. Sync, SYNC, sync. So you sync the audio and video, and you get the output, final output. So when you get the final output, this is how it is basically.
Hello friends, I'm Prashant. I'm conducting a combo course on professional.
So this is how the thing is done actually. Okay. So we'll come to that later on. We can see the detail later on.
Mixing audio tracks, adding video transitions, audio, green screen effects, and much more. Making videos for YouTube course.
So this is how it is done. So we'll get into details later on. But this is the timeline where you edit the videos, and then later on you see the output here, and you bring the files into this, the raw video, that is the raw video footage. You bring it here, and from here you take it into timeline, and from timeline you get the output here. You edit the video here in the timeline, and then you get the output here. Okay. So this is how it is.
Feel free to contact me on this mobile number, on this email ID.
So this is how the thing works actually. Okay. So we'll see that later. Now here, as I've explained here, there are two layers actually. Okay, one is the video layer and the audio layer, which has to be edited separately. Okay. So what do you do? So what you do when you shoot a video, actually, now you will get a lot of foreign sounds, noises in your video. You cannot avoid that. So basically what you need to do, you need to clean up the audio basically. Basically the audio track has to be cleaned up. Okay, to get rid of all these foreign noises and sounds. So to do that, what you need is you need another software that is called the Audacity. So this Audacity is this. To click on this software. So video editing is not done on a particular software. You need to use a host of softwares to get the desired output actually. Okay, so Premiere Pro is the basic software where you edit the videos, but before doing that you need to clean up your audio soundtrack to get rid of all the foreign noises and sounds basically. So for doing that, what you need to do, you need to use the Audacity software. Audacity, Audacity. So it is free to download. You can download it for free from the internet, install it and use it. So this is how it is. Okay. So just I will show you how it is.
So, sir, by the time we can solve one of our participants' doubt.
Yeah.
So Shas is asking that what is the configuration of your system where you are running HD Adobe Premiere Pro?
See, basically for running Adobe Premiere Pro, as I said in the beginning, you need to have high configuration basically. Basically, you need to have, now coming to the operating system, you need to have at least 64-bit of operating system of Windows. 32-bit Windows will not work. So you need to Windows 64-bit Windows. You need to have that. Okay. And along with that, you need to have at least 8 GB of RAM and i5 or i7 microprocessor. So that is the configuration that is required.
And making videos for YouTube. In project, we learn the techniques of shooting and editing
Yeah.
audio tracks, adding.
Okay, so this is where in this software basically what you do, this is for Audacity is basically meant for cleaning of your audio track. This is nothing to do with the video. So you clean up your audio track here. Okay, you get rid of the foreign sounds, noises, everything, and you have a clean audio track. And then you sync that audio track with the video track. So this is how it is done. And the syncing is done on Adobe Premiere Pro. The syncing is done there. But the cleaning of the audio track, that is done in the Audacity here. Okay, so I'll just show you one example here. So this is a Audacity track here. See, this is the audio track. You have these frequencies here, sound frequencies, and when you play this sound frequency here, okay, so it will give the output.
Hello friends,
So you see, it has a very clean
I'm Prashant Master here,
audio here.
the Chief
I've
Trainer
got rid
at
of the
Cricket Academy.
I have got rid of the foreign sounds and everything. How that is done? That is done here in the effect. So here you have different effects, sound effects here, and from here you can clean up your audio track actually. You can completely clean up your audio and it will have crystal clear sound actually. So that is very important for video. Now we call it video editing, but more importantly is the audio editing, because your video may appear anywhere, but if you don't have a clean sound, okay, your video has no effect actually. Okay, your video has no meaning. So you need to have a very clean soundtrack. That is very important. When you upload video on YouTube also, you need to have a very clean soundtrack. The quality of video may differ, but the audio track has to be very clean. It has to be clearly audible, what you are saying. So this cleaning of the audio is done here. That is called the Audacity here. Okay, so this is the sound frequency here, and you have to work on this. You have to use different effects, and you need to clean up the sound here. Okay, so that is how it is. After cleaning up the sound, what you do? You sync it with your video. Sync it, S-Y-N-C, sync. Sync it with your video, and that is done on the Adobe Premiere Pro, that software. So Adobe Premiere Pro is where the final editing is done. And before that, what you need to do, you need to clean up your audio track. That is done on the Audacity software. And Audacity software is free for download. You can download from the net for free. You can install it and you can use it. Okay, so there is one.
Sir,
Huh.
one of our participants is asking for demonstrate one sound cleaning.
Huh?
One of our participants is asking for demonstrating one sound cleaning.
Okay, sound cleaning. So sound
Yes.
cleaning is done here. Basically, suppose what you do, you import from here. What you do, you import. You open or import the soundtrack into your Audacity here, and after doing that, what you need to do, you go to the effects here. Effects. So you see different types of effects here. So suppose you want to get rid of all the foreign sounds. So what you do? You go for noise reduction here. Noise reduction. Okay. Now before you do noise reduction, what you do? You have to select a particular part of your audio, the sample part. Okay. You select it here, and after selecting, what you do? You go to effect here, and you go to noise reduction here, and it will get the noise profile. So what are the noises you want to filter out? So you see, just select a few seconds of just noise. So Audacity knows what is to filter out, and then click get noise profile. So what do? You select the soundtrack here, and you get the noise profile here. Okay, and once you get the noise profile, again you go to effect, and you do the noise reduction here, and you say okay. Okay, so it will clear out. So what you basically do now is you select the entire soundtrack. You can do Control A. So entire soundtrack is selected here. So first what you do, first of all, you take a sample of the soundtrack that you want to clean. And after that, you get the noise profile and you select the entire soundtrack. And after selecting the entire soundtrack, what you do again, you go back to effect and you say sound noise reduction. And say okay. See, now it is cleaning up the noise actually. So all the foreign noises, all the foreign sounds will be cleaned up. So when you have a clean sound track, what happens is we'll say a straight line like this, straight line, see straight line in between. Otherwise, what will happen? You will say zigzag kind of thing. Okay, so that zigzag thing has to be cleaned up, and when you clean up, you get a very straight line like this. So straight line means there are no foreign sounds here. It's very clean, and whatever sound is there, it is crystal clear voice actually. So these are all voices, crystal clear voices. That's the frequency of the voice. Okay. Now there are many things to that. You can clean up, you can distort, you can fade in, you can fade out, you can you can apply graphic equalizer, you can apply noise normalization. A lot of things are there. You can amplify. Okay, you can use apply bass and treble. A lot of things are there. We'll come to that later. But just I showed you how to do the noise reduction, means how to get rid of the foreign sounds. That is the basic thing that you have to do. You have to clean up the soundtrack first. Okay, so once that is done, what do? You get a file of this type. So you get a file like this. So this is the Audacity file. Now this Audacity file cannot be used as a sound file because this is the Audacity file, is not the ultimate sound file. Now the sound file will come when you edit the sound file in Adobe Premiere Pro. So what you do after you clean up, you get this Audacity file into your Adobe Premiere. Okay. Once you get that into Adobe Premiere, then you sync it to the video and you get the complete video. And once you save that, okay, now we'll get an output file actually. So this is not the output file, this is only the Audacity file. The output file you will get once you complete the entire process, just like this one. This is the output file. Okay, MP4 file. So as you can see here, if I just run it on a VLC player, okay, so you can see the output here. So this is how it is. Okay. So basically what you need to do, you need to import your video, the raw video footage that you have, that into Premiere, and then clean up your audio on Audacity, and then bring it into Adobe Premiere and sync it with the video. That is what is required. After doing that, what you need to do, so suppose now you'll be working on online teachers. Now as online teacher, as an online trainer, what you need to do, you have to use very frequently, you have to use screen recording basically. So I'll just show you what is the software for screen recording. Okay. Now for screen recording, what you use is basically, that is called the OBS software, OBS, Open Broadcasting Software. So OBS Studio, this is the software actually. So in OBS Studio, what you do, basically OBS Studio is required to record screencasting. The screen recording, that is technically known as screencasting. So what you say that, as screen recording, technically that is called screencasting. Okay, so the screencasting is done on OBS Studio here. Or to our explanation basically. So this Audacity is used to clean up the audio track. Okay, and the next software, that is OBS Studio, which is this. Now this OBS Studio is used to do screencasting recording, screen recording. Whatever you see on the screen that you want to record, that recording is done on OBS Studio. Now this software is also free to download. You can download from the net and you can install it. Okay, you don't have to pay anything for that. It is a free download. So you download OBS software, install it, and you can do the screen recording here. So that is how it is. And the last one that is used is the Handbrake, which is this Handbrake software. What is this Handbrake software? Handbrake software is basically a software that will optimize your file size basically. So when you do a video editing, create a video editing file in Adobe Premiere Pro, the file size is very heavy. It's a very heavy file actually, big file. So you cannot upload that on YouTube, or you cannot upload that on any medium actually. So before you upload on YouTube or any other platform, what you need to do, you need to optimize the file size. You have to bring down the file size, and that is done using the Handbrake. So this file. Okay, so in Handbrake, this is the software where you basically optimize your file size, video file size. You bring down the file size, you make the file size lighter so that you can upload it easily on the internet, on YouTube platform or any other platform, or Instagram, YouTube, wherever you want to upload. So that is done by optimizing the file, and that file is optimized in the Handbrake software. So these are basically the 4 softwares that you need to use. One is the central software that is called the Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so this Adobe Premiere Pro is not available free for download, but I'll give you a link where you can download for free and you can install it in your system and it will work. Okay, and it is not a trial software, it will be a permanent software. Okay, because trial software they run for 1 week, 1 month, and after that they stop. But this link that I'll give you is not a trial software, it will be a permanent software. Okay, so you can download that from there and you can install it. So this is the Adobe Premiere Pro, and after that you need to use Audacity. Audacity is used to clean up the audio track basically. Okay, so you clean up the audio track in Audacity, and then you sync the audio track with the video track in Adobe Premiere Pro. That is how it is. And then you use the OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, where you basically do the screen recording. If you want to record your screen, so do the screen recording in OBS, Open Broadcasting Software. That is OBS. And then finally, what you do, you optimize your file size. You reduce the file size basically. You compress the file size so that you can upload it on the internet platforms, different platforms, online platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So if you just try to upload the original file on that you have created on Adobe Premiere Pro, it is a very heavy file, so that you cannot upload. So you have to compress the file and make the file size lighter, and then you can upload that. So this is how it is. Apart from that, what you do basically, you in Adobe Premiere Pro, I'll just show you this. You can apply a host of video effects and audio effects. So I'll just give a few instances over that. So I'll just show you how to apply the audio and video effects on that. Okay. The special effects, as you can say. So those things you can add it. Okay. Now what you do, you go to the file, you create a, open a project. Now suppose I want to do this project. So I'll just show you how to apply audio and video effects to your audio and video track. Okay, as I've explained before, now this is a timeline where you do the editing. It has the video track, audio track, and here you bring in the files that you want to edit, and you get the output here, the top right part here. So this is how it is. Now suppose I want to add some effects. Okay, so in effects, what you do, you go to the effects here, and you can apply the effects. Just a minute. See here. So they are the effects. They are the video effects actually. So they are the effects. You have the presets here, pre-effects. Then you have the Lumetri effects. Okay, in the latest version of Adobe Premiere, you have the Lumetri presets here, and you have the audio effects here. Okay, and you have the essential graphics here. And then what you do, you can apply the video effects. They are the video effects, just like your blur and sharpen. Okay, color correction, distort, image control, immersive video, keying, noise and grain. Okay, transform. Now this is very commonly used, the transition, how you transit from one scene to another scene. Okay, so by that you do block dissolve, gradient, linear, radial wipe, Venetian blind. So there are different transitions that is used here. Okay, now there are the video transitions, 3D motion, dissolve. So all these effects you can apply in the video effects, and then you have the audio effects. In audio effects you can apply bass, but this is not very important because audio effects will be, in any case, will be applying that on Audacity. But in addition to that, you have these different audio effects here also. So in Audacity, you clean up the audio track, and then you bring it here, and you can apply the audio effects here also. Okay, so the different audio effects are here. So you have the audio effects in Audacity also, and you have the audio effects here also. So you can use both of them. And then the video effects, video transition effects. So they are the different effects that we apply. After applying the effects, what you do? You complete the video. After the video is completely edited, what you do? basically you need to export it. You have to export that. Just like here, I come to file, come to export, I go to media here. Exported the media, and what you do, you save it as a MP4 file. Now there's various options you'll get there, but you have to save it as MP4 file, and that is the output file actually. As you can see here, now this is not the output file, because here what as you see it, you save as, okay, it will get saved as a PRPOJ, means Premiere Pro project file. So this is not the output file. So for the output file, what you need to do, you have to convert it into MP4 file, and that is done using the export media. Here, it's not opening fast here. It's taking a lot of time to open here now. So here what you do, you basically convert this project file into a finished MP4 file, MP4. So that is how it is done. Okay, so this is the process actually. So video editing is done primarily on this software, and the soundtrack is cleaned here in Audacity, using Audacity, and then use the OBS software to record your screen record to do your screen recording, and then finally you use the Handbrake to optimize your file size so that you can upload it on different platforms. Okay, so this is how it is.
Thank you, sir, for presenting your session to how to edit the video, and you have shared a lot of things like Audacity and this Adobe Premiere Pro and
Yes,
its usage. Thank you
OBS
for
also, yeah.
yes. Sir. So it's very useful for teachers also,
Huh.
and uh, I'll, and it's good to have this session, very valuable session. Thank you for your time, and thank you,
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a nice day too.